I promise you, this is not revenge. This is me healing. Stop taking it personal. I'm not thinking about you.
Very well. Hey world, welcome to Kiki with Kenny. As always, I am your girl Kenny. I got my boy
Mr. Wash
in the building. And of course, Kiki with Kenny is a podcast where we talk about all things ship-wise, relationships, friendships, family ships, situationships, even self-ships. I just made that up because I'm on some self-healing shit right now. So yeah, any ship that you want to sail, maybe we can help you not fail. So of course, I want you guys to sit back, relax, get ready, get set. Let's Kiki. Mr. Wash, I got a little game for you. It's a question game.
Okay.
So, if you could get rid of one thing in the world, what would you get rid of? One thing, anything.
It has to be a material thing. It can be anything.
I know that's real broad.
No, it's been very broad. Because I would get rid of negativity.
Oh, that's great. That was a good one. I was gonna say social media, but yeah, that's good. Negativity, I like that. Mm-hmm. If you could be in any TV show, like your life is this TV show, what TV show would it be?
My life could be any TV show?
Yeah, like you live this TV show.
Probably be Insecure.
Okay.
I think we all are just like how Issa lives her life. I think we all live the same way. So it just be me as the main character going through insecurities and shit like that.
Yeah, I think that's another good one. Mine would be Dynasty.
Okay.
Nobody really died on that show, so it's okay.
So you shot JR?
Yeah, he's the only one who died on the show, and he didn't even die. That was Dallas.
Yeah.
So do I want Dallas or Dynasty? Which one Diane Carroll was on? Dynasty.
I think the Dynasty.
Yeah, I want Dynasty. Yeah. I want Dynasty. Life of leisure and beautiful people and sex and scandal and money. Mm-hmm. That's what I want. And it's just like out of this world. Okay, so next question. Same question, but this time a movie. Any movie.
Any movie I could do what?
That could be your life. That you would live in this movie. Oh, I had my movie and I forgot already.
Oh, you should, man.
Oh, shit. Oh, I got it.
I'll be what's the name?
Who?
Not exactly. I'm thinking like, do I want to be like a king, like coming to America or whatever? No, I'll be Marcus Graham.
Oh, Boomerang.
Yeah.
My shit.
Yeah.
Oh, that was another good answer.
Yeah, he was a successful black
man.
He was.
With a whole bunch of women.
With a whole bunch of women, nice apartment.
Nice clothes.
Got the bad one at the end.
And he looked like he loved his job. Yeah. Mine would be Baps.
Why?
I don't know. Because I've never been that, like, I'm not a hood chick.
Yeah.
I wasn't raised in the hood or anything like that. I think I got hood when I became grown because, I could pay all the bills. But it was like a fairy tale to where she came from nothing and she was in love and she found something. It's the whole princess thing, fish out of water. Okay. I would say Splash, but I don't think they had a happy ever after. Okay. Remember the mermaid? Uh-huh. I love mermaids. So yeah, and then I have one more. If it was, okay, pick one to go. Okay? Mm-hmm. Dr. Dre, Timbaland, Pharrell, Kanye West, music-wise, one gotta go. And when you get rid of them, everything they touch goes.
Timbaland.
Really?
Yeah. Really? It would either be Timbaland or Pharrell.
So, because their music is almost the same. The beats are almost...
And then the hits that you got, it'd be Timbaland or Pharrell.
I would have said Pharrell, but I want to say Dr. Dre.
No.
But the reason why I won't say Dr. Dre is because then we wouldn't have Snoop. We wouldn't have NWA and all that stuff.
Yeah,
so
NWA, Eminem.
Yeah. Yeah, we wouldn't have that. So that's why I didn't say. Dr. Dre can go because he's a woman beater. I mean, but Pharrell would have to go because I think Timbaland. I don't know if you ever watched. I'm sure you did that documentary, the Jay-Z documentary, when he was doing. Was it Dirt Off Your Shoulders? No, yeah,
yeah.
And Pharrell started the beat. If I'm not sure, if I'm right, and they couldn't get it where it needed to go, so Timbaland just came up and then he was just like, boom, this it, boop, 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 and he started doing it with his mouth, and it was just like, that's it. So I like Timbaland. But yeah, I just wanted the little icebreaker, little ice right there. So, what's going on with you?
Next subject.
Oh. Are you out here complaining about the gas like everybody else?
Oh, well, shit is what it is. People act like, but that's people that didn't experience 2008.
Oh yeah, that was the big crash.
Yeah, and gas.
That's when gas went up. Yeah, they went from like $2 to $4 then.
Yeah, so we like I said, if you were driving back then, you've experienced this.
My thing is, it's annoying to see those pictures on social media, to where, and I gotta give people their right to express what they're going through, but everybody gotta get gas. It's like we all going through it together. I don't need to see you fill yourself up. I don't need to see that it costs $100, $200. Ain't nobody tell you get that foreign car to take that premium gas, okay? Because I'm going to do my E82, the one that they sell at Walmart, the cheap economy. Yeah, I'm going to get that. I done switched to that. So I'm okay. I'm fine, but I am filling up 2 cars now. So that part sucks because my son does not understand gas prices are up. But I still put $5 in my tank and keep going. My homegirl, she was laughing at me because she was like, the people who put $5 in their tank, I know they feeling it right now. Yeah, that's me. Yeah. I literally put $5 in my tank because I work from home. I don't go anywhere. So I had put $5 in my tank the other day, and I'm on the phone. I was just like, yeah, I'll get some gas right quick just so I'm not on E. I put it in. I get home. I say, well, wait a minute. And she was like, how much you put in? I said, $5 to my. You didn't even get a whole gallon. I was like, I didn't. It was like 1.07 gallons. I was like, oh my God, the fuck. But you know, I get 32 miles per gallon. So okay. I mean, I ain't going nowhere. I go to Kroger, home. I don't go nowhere. And when I do go to, then I put gas in my car. So, I don't know. I done filled my car up before, and then my car stopped working, or my car got wrecked. Yeah. So I have a hard time doing that. Yeah. Like, I don't be wanting to do that. So, yeah, moving on. Complaining about the gas is getting annoying. People, we all got to get it. We all got to do it, just like we got to pay these bills. So, let it go. I don't know if you saw that post, the video with the man that was talking about successful women and how men don't want successful women. Did you see that? I should have sent it to you.
What post is that?
It was on, like, World, Spiritual World, it was on Shade Room, it was on all of them.
They don't want successful women?
Say black men don't want to date successful women.
Oh, okay. Because like I said, I know everybody was talking about the other stuff too this week.
Which one?
The Lil Durk comment.
What are you
talking about not wanting to, like, he with the chick India, whatever. But he talking about...
Oh, because of the body count?
Yeah.
Okay.
And then they show a picture of him with like his 7, 8 kids.
Yeah. It's like, these men need to, like, we talked about this 2-3 weeks ago. Men with mics need to really shut up. Because it was like this black man, and he was really on there talking about no man wants a successful woman because it's like, what can he do for her? Do you agree with that?
No. Because you want somebody that's... You would like somebody that's successful as you. You know what I'm saying? Or have something going for them because y'all want to build upon something.
Right.
Yeah.
I think he's intimidated by a woman that's more successful than him. And I think a lot of men are intimidated by women that are more successful than them. But if you have a woman who she makes more than you, or she owns a home or have more cars, that doesn't mean that she's all the way more successful. It is other parts in her life that you could teach her. Like me personally, if you don't make what I make more than you. You might be able to teach me how to budget. Yeah. You might be able to teach me how to, I don't know, what can men teach women?
What I'm saying is not what men can teach women. It's what we can teach
Well, we
each
can
other.
learn from each other.
Yeah.
So it's just like, it was so annoying. I actually had a few people reach out to me to you need to talk about this on your show. I said, honestly, I'm tired of talking about what men with mics say about women. Because like I said before, men need to talk to men and women need to talk to women. Mm-hmm. I don't need a man telling me I shouldn't have this many body counts, but you got 10 kids. Like, that's stupid. I did see the little viral comments on Twitter where they were telling India, imagine you in a relationship and the only thing your man can brag about you is that you don't have a high body count. Mm-hmm. And she was like, but that's my man. My man. But it's still like, let that girl do what she do.
Well, no, you let anybody do what they do. Because I listened to the Brittany Renner conversation with the dudes again. I think I saw the whole thing, not just the clip. And like I said, it was just a stupid conversation. Because they were just basically kept saying, like, you know, like, women need to, when they mess with a high value man or whatever, you need to stop acting like stop acting like you special. Because you're not special.
Why aren't you special? You're a woman.
Well, and that's what Brittany said, whatever. And I agree with her. Like, who are you to tell somebody they're not special?
Right. Are you special?
Yeah, everybody's special.
Right.
Everybody's special in their own right. And everybody should feel that they're special in their own right. And you should not let anybody try to tear you down. Now, if you're not their cup of tea, that's your prerogative, that's your preference.
Right.
But I shouldn't dim your light to make mine shine brighter.
And that's what a lot of guys are doing. And I say guys because I don't see many women doing that. I could be wrong, but I don't see women with mics that just sit here and be like, he broke, I'm not talking to him. He got this many kids, I'm not talking to him. But the men, I see it. And it's like, why are you trying to make yourself look better by putting women down?
Yeah. And then saying the fact to her was like, her baby daddy, whatever, the NBA player, like, you know what I'm saying, because she said, like, he cheated on me and stuff like that. And they was like, well, you should expect that. He's an NBA player, he's this and that, he makes this kind of money, whatever. You know what I'm saying? That's everything that you're taking care of, everything that's done for you, if he cheats, that is what it is. My perspective on that is, if that's the case, then why can't it be discussed in the beginning? And let you make the decision if you want to stay around that.
Exactly, and that's the thing. That is the number one problem with relationships, friendship, and all kind of ships. You're not talking to me. You're letting that unknown float so that when you do cheat, it's like, well, you knew what you signed up for. No, the fuck I didn't. Because we didn't discuss that. Like, tell me up front. You fucking hoes, we doing this, we doing that. Like I said before, I would get my dual hall pass. We'll talk about that up front. It ain't something I'm just springing on you. We will talk about what we doing. Like, that's what makes you player. That's what makes a pimp a pimp. Like, he walk up to that woman, he let her choose what she want to do. Baby, you want to get this money with me, with my bitches, or you want to be out here on your own? What you want to do? And she chooses. She chooses the pimp most of the time. And then she know what, like, hey, I'm gonna knock you out. He don't warn her, I'm going to slap you if you do this. You can get your ass beat if you do this. Like, she chose that. That's what makes you player. That's what makes you a pimp. Let me tell you what it is and let me choose. So, yeah, I agree. They don't give us... Because if I dated somebody and they came to me and said, hey, you my main girl, but I got another girl. All your bills are paid. Anything you want, you get 6 trips a year. If that's the mindset I'm in right now, where I'm on tangible shit, then I might take that. You told me up front. So now when you gone all night, I know you with hoe number 2.
Well, it's not even that. It's just the whole point of monogamy and non-monogamous. If somebody was like, hey, I'm not really monogamous, whatever, I don't really subscribe to that, whatever, but we have a vibe or a bond that's different. So I'm always going to come home. I'm always looking to you, this and that. Well, what I'm saying, I'll come home and look to you, whatever this case may be, right? But if I do this, let this be known that this is happening, right? Or this is something that we even have a communication relationship that we can discuss it. That, you know what I'm saying? Well, I even show you the messages, I show you who the person is, and stuff like that. But I'm saying, but if you're not feeling that, then we may not be
we not a match. And you know, it's crazy because a couple of years ago, I met this really great guy. Really great guy. He was so cool. He was very ambitious, very tall. Real good in bed too. And he told me up front, I don't want a relationship.
Mm-hmm.
And I said, okay, because I didn't want one either. I had just got married. It didn't work out.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, I don't want one either. So we was having fun, and I started catching feelings.
Yeah.
After like a year, I was like, okay, I like you now.
Mm-hmm.
And so he was like, well, I'm thinking about, me, you, and somebody else being in a polyamorous relationship. I'm too jealous to do shit like that.
Mm-hmm.
But I liked it. So I was thinking about it.
Mm-hmm.
But then, like, I went to brunch with my friends, and I kind of told them about it, and one of my friends was like, she likes him. And because she likes him, she will conform for him. Mm-hmm. My other friend was like, even if you tell him, yeah, that is not you, it's not going to work. I was like, yeah, that's what she said. I was like, yeah, you're right. So I called him. I was drunk. And I called him, and I was like, hey, you know what? This ain't going to work. I don't want this. Da-da-da-da. He was like, hey, when you're not drunk, call me. So I said, okay. So I went to his house. He actually picked me up. I went to his house. I went to sleep. I woke up. We had a long talk. And he was like, but I told you what I wanted. I told you what this was. And I was like, yeah, so I'm going to leave you alone. Mm-hmm. And he was like, okay. 2 days later, he was like, but I love you. I want to try to make this work. Like, what do I have to do? Mm-hmm. You can't do anything because you don't want to be with one girl. Mm-hmm. And he was like, I can try, but I can't promise you. And right then and there, I had a choice. Mm-hmm. I could have said, okay, we can try together. Or I could say, no, he gave me the choice. And that's why, like, to this day, we still cool. Because I was like, it's not going to work. Because you said try. And I feel like you're going to hurt me. Mm-hmm. Because it's not what you're used to and it's not what you do. Like, you got a beard, you're 6'6". Everybody want to fuck you. So, like, yeah, bitches throw themselves at you.
Nah, and it'd be like that. I have a friend that's basically, he's married, do non-monogamous things, right? Mm-hmm. And stuff like that. They pretty much an open situation, whatever case maybe they doing. But he posts some stuff on his social media where he puts stuff out there basically like, because he asked the question, he say people talk down on non-monogamous situations, mm-hmm. but quick to cheat. Mm-hmm. So he said, so which one's the problem? And he posted like all these different videos, like from world stars like that, mm-hmm. of all these different people like cheating in the stuff that's happening. Uh-huh. Like people going to jail, somebody got shot, mm-hmm. somebody got their furniture all messed up. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? All this other stuff like that. But you say you talk down on non-monogamous situations, but you cheating, all this, I want monogamy, but you cheating and everything else, mm-hmm. and you going through all of this stuff. So which one is worse? Or which one is bad? And so, and it basically boils down to just communication.
That's all it is. Like, of course, we as women, we want to know that we're your one and only. Mm-hmm. But in today's world, with the way things are, mm-hmm. everybody doesn't get a one and only. And if you do want a one and only, that's fine too, because that's out there. Mm-hmm. That's really out there for you. You just got to find that person. You might have to kiss some frogs to find that person. You might get your heart broken to find that person.
Me and my best friend had this conversation the other day, and we was talking about somebody that we know, mm-hmm. and everything else. And it was like, the person, they got everything that they always talked about, everything they want, right? Mm-hmm. At the end of the day, it just might not be with the person they wanted. Yeah.
Yeah, because you can get it. Yeah. You can get, there is a person out there that believes in love the way you believe in love, whatever that is. They believe in relationships the way you believe in it. Take care of you, love on you, cook for you, fuck the shit out of you. But they may not be in that package that you want them to be in.
Yeah, so that's what I'm saying. So like you say, it's the choice in life.
Yeah.
Do I be with the person, or do I go with my standards and what I want?
Right.
Because there's always somebody ready to give you everything that you want.
Yeah.
It just might be the person to give it to you.
Yeah.
That you want to give it to you. And so you have to make a choice. Do I want everything that I said I wanted? The kid, the family, the man, or do I stay with the man that I've always wanted and deal with the stuff that
the
I'm
bullshit that come with it?
Not even just bullshit, but just deal with a lifestyle or sometimes. You know what I'm saying? But not even just that. But do I want a man that goes against what I actually believe in, or what the case may be? Mm-hmm. Because we don't believe in the same thing.
And that's it goes back to choices and decisions.
Because we're talking about sex, whatever, but that can go like with religion and other things, whatever. You're like, you know what I'm saying? I really like this person, but I'm Catholic and they're Muslim. Do I just be with this person? You know what I'm saying? Because I just love this person.
Because I love this person.
Yeah.
So, like, have you watched Love is Blind, the second season yet? So, basically, honestly, this time in the pods, what you just said is what happened. Mm-hmm. It was like all second choices. Mm-hmm. Everybody was on their second choice. Mm-hmm. They had to make a choice. Oh, that should be choices. Mm-hmm. Maybe an episode. Mm-hmm. But everybody had to, pick who they want to be with. Their first choice sounded like their perfect person, mm-hmm. the person that they wanted. But either that person had already asked somebody else, mm-hmm. or it was like, I've been choosing these people, so I'm going to try something different. One of the girls, she sucked ass. I hate her. Mm-hmm. She was a white girl. She knew this guy was an atheist, mm-hmm. and she was big in Christianity, mm-hmm. and she chose him. And she chose him because her first choice chose somebody else. Mm-hmm. So she was doomed from start because she was so high in her beliefs. Mm-hmm. So she made that wrong choice, trying to go with something different. However, it was a black couple on there. The black guy liked it. The Hispanic chick, mm-hmm. she liked him too. She told him, "I'm a guy's girl. Guys mm-hmm. come for me." Mm-hmm. And she was very established. She loves to party and stuff like that. He's a party guy too. Mm-hmm. But he was raised by both parents, and his dad's a preacher. Mm-hmm. The Mexican girl is the type of girl he goes for. Mm-hmm. So somebody else had asked. He asked the Mexican girl. She told him no. Mm-hmm. And she went with her second choice instead of going with him. Mm-hmm. He chose his second choice, which was the black girl. Mm-hmm. Totally opposite of the Mexican girl. Mm-hmm. They got married, and they're still together. Mm-hmm. The Mexican girl is no longer with the guy she chose because she wanted the black guy. You could tell she wanted the black guy, but they wouldn't have worked. Mm-hmm. Even if they got together, they wouldn't have worked. And it was just like sometimes your first choice is not your best choice. Mm-hmm. Even like with me, the guy that I was talking about who told me he wanted a polyamorous relationship, he was always my second choice. Mm-hmm. Like I got married on him, and then I started dating somebody else on him because I felt like he wanted something that I didn't want. Mm-hmm. But he was always there. And I'm just like, when you get that shit out of your system, then holler at me. And now he trying to holler at me, but it's just like, whatever, dude. All you niggas ain't shit. But no, no, y'all ain't all shit. I promise you, some of y'all are this shit. Mm-hmm. But, so yeah, still on relationships, it's like, when you choose your first choice and you know that's not what you want. Mm-hmm. You know that's not what you need. Y'all are not on the same page. You want him to just be with you. He go out all the time. He cheat on you and da-da-da-da. And you stick through it. And I seen a meme somebody posted that said, I'd rather stay with you than start over with somebody else. Mm-hmm. And the old me, a year ago, 2 years ago, 3 years ago, would probably have agreed with that. Like, I don't want to get to know a new dude. I don't want to be out here in these streets. I don't want to do this. But you know what? I'll start over as many times as I have to get it right. Mm-hmm. I think that was the most toxic meme I ever seen. And so many women was sharing it and resharing it and resharing it. And I'm like, y'all don't know it's better out here? Yeah. You really don't have to put up with a nigga bullshit. If they don't put up with our, as we talked last week, they don't put up with our bullshit. If we constantly have chipped toenails, a dude will get rid of you for that. But they want us to stick with them with 4 or 5 baby mamas. You don't have to. Yeah. It's some guys out here that may not look the way you want them to look. But baby, they will call you in a heartbeat and say, let me fly you here. Then you want to eat? Have you ever ate here and fly you out of town to eat? I know because I've done it. Mm-hmm. I went to Seattle just to eat at the Spindletop thing. Mm-hmm. And then I found out we hit one in Houston and I didn't know. Yeah. So yeah, like that shit, it's like women do a lot for struggle love. Just to say we have that history. He's been part of the family. Because he might be your brother friend. Or you might be his sister or cousin friend or something like that. And you just want that perfect picture, perfect thing. And then behind closed doors, you're miserable. Mm-hmm. Both of y'all are miserable. Because he should have been somewhere else. And you should have been somewhere else. And it's just like, I feel like women should not be so focused on relationships and laying next to a man or laying underneath them. And trust me, it feels great to lay under a man. But it's like, you got to find you first.
Yeah.
You got to have your own. This is the shit our parents taught us. Women, mamas, there's like, hey, make sure you have your own. Make sure you're your own individual person. Like, you have your friends, you have your money. You love you, because if you do, then you can move forward. And I see a lot of women that don't love their side. I was included in that number, because I would put up with some shit that I shouldn't have been putting up. Like, dude, what the fuck you coming over here every night at 3 o'clock in the morning? No, you can't do that. This ain't a motel. Where you been all day? Mm-hmm. Like, I shouldn't have accepted some of those things. I shouldn't have accepted the bad treatment. The first argument, we can't talk about it. If you start making it seem like I'm the problem, hey, I'll be the problem. You can go. Like, I think we stay too long because we fear that there's nothing else out there. Why you just saying,
I'm just listening to you because you out here talking.
I'm preaching.
Preaching, talking to it.
I just want women to not want a man so bad that they'll take anything. And when I say take anything, you know what you have to offer, and you're sleeping with.
It's too late for that.
But no, it's never too late, because you can turn a day around at any time. You can turn your life around at any time. I've done it.
No, I'm not saying that you can't. I'm just like the same, like, I hope that's avoided whatever. I'm like, it's too late because a lot of people are doing it.
Everybody's doing it, and that's why I've been talking about it for the past 3 weeks. Yeah. I'm tired. Like, now I done got some of my friends start telling me about a dude. I'd be like, so what are you doing for you? I try to refocus that back on them. Like, I'm not giving you no advice. Mm-hmm. I'm not telling you nothing about no man. Let's talk about you. Mm-hmm. Have you been meditating? Have you been in the gym? What are we eating? What are we doing? Because until you meet yourself and love yourself, you're going to keep doing the wrong things. Mm-hmm. And people be like, I do love myself. I think I'm this and that. No, you don't. Yeah. Because you wouldn't be doing what you're doing. Mm-hmm. Like I said, me included, I was doing it too. I was letting him have his way with me, knowing goddamn well I shouldn't have. Yeah. And it's just like, okay, at what point do I say, wake up? Yeah. So yeah, I don't be wanting to preach all the time. But I do know, like, you have to, a lot of women say that they hate to be single. Like my homeboy, actually. Mm-hmm. I've been trying to get this dude on the show. He keeps saying, I'm gonna come, and he ain't came yet. But we had a talk yesterday, and he was saying he's tired of being single. Yeah. And I said, I get it. Trust me, I get it. He's a great catch, just like yourself. Y'all are great catches. I surround myself with men that are great catches. And I get mad because I have female friends that don't see that y'all are great catches. And I be wanting to shake them, like just shake them and wake the fuck up. So I can be a part of this wedding and come to the house for barbecues and shit like that. But yeah, so I was telling him, I was like, I get it. It's hard. Mm-hmm. He's been on a lot of dating apps. He's one of the reasons why I got on dating app, which I just got off. Sure. But he was telling me how women take pictures at an angle. They use a bunch of filters. They do. And then you see them in person, and it's like, then you get the ones that look at you and be like, well, I thought I was getting something different. Or, you're not going to take me out. How long we doing this? How long? So he was like, I'm tired. And I said, well, have you dated yourself? Mm-hmm. He was like, what you mean? I was like, you need to just live in your singleness right now. Being single is not a bad thing. Mm-hmm. When you're single, you can find out things about you that you can fix. Like, I found a lot of shit about me that I could fix. I ain't perfect. I thought I was. Mm-hmm. But I'm not perfect. That was shocking to learn that I wasn't perfect. Yeah, because I thought I was perfect. Like, I thought I was the perfect girlfriend. But a lot of the arguments that I had with dudes was because of my unhealthy attachments. And I was like, wow, I didn't know I did that. And then the pressure that I put on dudes, because I'm like, I thought, I gotta get married. And it's like, no. Like, I'm okay. Like, I'm fine. But I used to be the girl who didn't want to go eat by herself. Mm-hmm. I had to be on my phone, or I had to call people because I didn't enjoy my own company. Like, I thought I was boring. And now it's like, I told a friend, I was like, girl, you better start going out to eat by yourself. She was like, but I don't really know how to do that. Walk in there like a bad bitch and have a dinner. people, I say you never know who you attract. Like, you might even meet a female friend or something like that. Be like, oh, you do this? Maybe we can do it together. Or I do this. Come meet me here. Stuff like that. I was like, you just gotta be open to the world because you never know. And I told my homeboy, I was like, you just gotta enjoy your singleness. Mm-hmm. Get off the dating app. Start hanging out by yourself sometime. He hangs out with me all the time. But I be like, start hanging out by yourself sometime. Not with fellas. You can hang out with me too, but leave some of the friends alone because his friends be on some let's fuck these bitches type shit. Mm-hmm. And that's not what he on. And if that's not what you own, you ain't got to stop being your friends' friends, but you can let them be when it comes to certain situations. You got something to say?
Mm-mm. I think I agree.
You agree totally?
Yes.
So I'm making sense.
Yeah.
So yeah, I had told her and him, I was like, the object of life is to glow and grow and not just stand still. Yeah, you can get tangible items. Yes, you can buy new houses, new cars, new boats, new businesses, things like that. But what about your insides? Like, are you really happy? Because some of these people who commit suicide be the richest in the world.
True.
And it's because they don't like themselves. And they don't like themselves because they didn't put focus on their life. They were putting focus on accomplishments. Mm. And I've never been that person to just want things. Like, if they gave me a choice to choose love, true love or riches, unfortunately, even with the gas prices, I would choose true love. I don't need the riches because I feel like that's a headache.
Yeah.
Would you choose true love or riches? You gotta think about it.
I guess I have to think about it. I can do lots of some riches.
You can do a lot of stuff with riches.
And it's not just because I'm the kind of person if I have money, it's about doing well for myself and others. So
I just can't do it. I can't do it.
What else you got?
I just talked about me. I talked about sitting at the table. Here I did say this, but I didn't say it out loud. But basically, like, at one point, I was that girl that I dated men because I was bored.
Yeah.
I entertained men. I slept with somebody I shouldn't have been sleeping with because it was just like I wanted that attention. And it literally took me to sit by myself. I had to leave everybody alone. And I still go through those phases to where something's not on track in my life and I just got to be alone. Mm-hmm. And I cry alone. I laugh alone. I cry a lot alone. A whole lot alone. And then I get it. Like, I truly get it. Like, I've been through so much shit that a lot of people, nobody really knows. Mm-hmm. But it's just like, I can do this. And if I can do it, trust me, everybody out there can do it. It's just like, it's a lot. But I said I wanted to bring this up to you.
Okay.
I wanted to bring this up to you. Like, does it turn men off? When you meet a female, you're attracted to her. You think she's cute. She got something going for herself and shit. And then she come and she tells you, I don't want a man who does this. I don't want a man that's like this. I want what I want and I'm going to get what I want. And I'm not making any sacrifices for it. Is that like a turn off?
Yeah, it'll turn off. Because like I said, before I really get to know you, you already tell me what you're not going to do. I
try to tell, and my friends be hating on me. But I be feeling like I'm a dude sometimes. But I've been trying to tell my friends, I be like, stop telling people what you won't do. Just like I tell my son, don't tell me what you don't eat. You never had it. Mm-hmm. Just wait and see. Mm-hmm. Keep that, voice that opinion in your own head. Mm-hmm. Get that shit out and move on, because that person might change your life. You might meet somebody who may have 2 kids and you got none, but he can take care of his 2 kids. He got the income to take care of his 2 kids. His 2 kids are his priority, but you are too. Everything you ever wanted was there. You might meet somebody who don't, as we said, look the way you want them to look. Give them a chance. Yeah. Date them. Give them a chance. Like, it's not wasting your time, because that's what a lot of women are. I ain't wasting my time. I'm not settling. You're not settling, but you being a bitch.
Yeah.
Like, just
Yeah,
chill.
Yeah, you're not wasting your time on me, but you guarantee wasting your time on some other nigga.
Some other nigga who ain't gonna do shit for you.
Yeah, so.
Who ain't gonna give you an experience. Like, that's the other part of life. We have to experience life and not go through life. I know I said it last week that I was just here. Like, I felt like I was just going through it.
Mm-hmm.
And I had to take a moment after we recorded. I actually sat down and I wrote in my book and I meditated. And I was like, I have to experience this shit.
Mm-hmm.
I don't care who's not here, who is here. I have to experience it. Like, I have to get all the feels. So that's what I've been doing.
Mm-hmm.
And I love it. Like, I really, really love it. It's so cool.
Mm-hmm.
It's so cool. But what I do want women to do is stop giving their all. I wrote a lot.
Mm-hmm.
I want them to stop giving their all in a relationship, because I feel like, back to that meme, that toxic ass meme, I feel like if you're giving your all, what are they giving?
True.
And if you're giving your all, what are you leaving for yourself? You're not leaving anything for yourself. So it's not about giving your all. You have to let that man give too. Y'all both giving, then it's working.
Well, you have to match energy.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like you said, if you're putting a certain amount of energy into something, the least I can do is match it.
Yep.
If we are trying to work towards something or build something,
Mm-hmm.
the least I can do is, I don't have to give more energy or nothing like that, but at least I can do is match it.
Yeah, it's like overtime, working.
Oh.
You work 10 hours of overtime every other day.
Mm-hmm.
So what's that? 30 hours of overtime total?
Mm-hmm.
At some point you're going to take off. Because you're tired. Let other people work too. Now, if everybody working overtime, I might not have to work 30 hours. I'm working an hour now because everybody's working overtime. Everybody's putting in the effort. Everybody's putting in the energy. We have to stop trying to convince a man that we're worthy.
Yeah.
And men too. Men don't have to convince a woman that he's worthy. Let them people go. If they don't see what it is, if you see, and literally, like, this is what happened with me and Mr. Biggs. I just didn't feel like we was on the same page. It wasn't no bullshit, with no arguing. I just said, yeah, we not moving in the same direction. And he was like, okay, I'm sorry you feel that way. Good luck. I said, thank you. And that was it.
Mm-hmm.
Prior to that, I was talking to somebody else months prior to him. And I called that person and I was like, hey, it ain't gonna work. And he said, I hate you feel that way,
Mm-hmm.
but I can't change your mind. This is who I am.
Mm-hmm.
You don't like it. I said, I'm not gonna deal with it.
Mm-hmm.
We still we're not cool because
Mm-hmm.
we wasn't friends at first. We were dating.
Mm-hmm.
So it was just like, yeah, no, I'm not putting in effort. I'm not trying to hold on. I'm not fighting. And I wish people out there wouldn't do that either. This is a horrible mindset. Holding on brings on resentment. It brings on unhealthy issues and hardships.
Okay.
Stop. Because, see, you're going to be talking back to me. I'm about to get somebody else going to have to come on here with us because you're going to be talking big.
I let the host of Kiki with Kenny get all her thoughts out because there's so many thoughts up there.
It's a whole bunch of thoughts.
Yes, so we can.
But I just be sounding like I'm rambling.
No, it sounds like you're rambling because you're getting all your thoughts out. Which is probably something that you're not accustomed of doing.
I'm not.
Yeah, see?
Because when I say things, people say,
they jump in.
Yeah, or they jump in, or they say, I'm judging them, or I'm talking about them, and it's just like, no, this is not just you. I be talking about me too.
No, like I say, if it's okay with our conversation, if there's something that I disagree with or a difference of opinion, you know what I'm saying, I'm gonna give it. But the objective, just like if I was saying something about myself, you should let a person get all of their thought out.
And not try to talk over.
Because at the end of the day, it's how you feel.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? It's not about how I feel or what the case may be. You need to get, you're bringing the topic up or you're bringing the subject up because it's something that's on your mind. You know what I'm saying? So you should be able to clarify your full thought about something versus always getting cut off or being made to feel a certain type of way.
Yeah, and I do.
Yeah.
I do. In friendships and relationships. If I voice my opinion, I'm being difficult. Did I just burp? I'm sorry. I'm being difficult, or I'm being naive, or I'm being passive aggressive, or I'm being a bitch. And it's like, but that's not fair. Because I'm saying some of the same shit y'all done said, just at a different day.
True.
And I let you say it. But it's because it's coming from me, it's a problem. Because I'm supposed to go with everything. I'm not going with the flow. Like, I've never been that person.
But that's the thing, though. We can have a difference of opinion. Doesn't necessarily mean that you're wrong with your opinion. We just have a difference in opinion.
Right.
And so, how you look at the world and how I look at the world might be totally different.
Yeah.
Doesn't make either one of us wrong.
Yeah, it's just, but then that's also your upbringing. That's your background. That's what you dealt with in life. Like, we didn't have the same struggles.
True.
So I've been through some shit you ain't been through. You've been through some shit that I ain't been through. Some of that shit, yeah, we hold ourselves accountable, but we've been through it. So I just see things differently. We could date, if you and I was dating the same chick right now, and I said that because if I said we was dating the same nigga, you would be like, nigga, what? So if we was dating,
I'm secure in my sexuality,
and I love that about you. Yeah. But if we was dating the same chick, you would get a different version of her than I got, because you bring out something totally different in her, and it's just like, that's life. People are different. And experiences are different.
True, and I don't think a lot of people understand that aspect of it. Because you do run across people, like I said, I've talked to somebody where I've seen them yell a dude down, like arguing or just fussing or just like anger or whatever, right? And we have never had an angry conversation. And I've known this person since I was 13.
Wow.
And like I said, we've talked and we've messed around and stuff throughout the years and stuff like that. But we've never had a angry conversation and stuff like that. And she made a reference to it one day, some years back, whatever. She was just like, she's like, it bothers me that I can talk to this other person and they bring out this whole side of me, right? But she said, when I talk to you, you know, since I've known you, talk to you, whatever, you have a common sense about you that I never want to get loud with you like that. She's like, that I never have gotten loud with you like that, and it's something about you that I never want to get like that with you.
Right.
I'm done.
Oh.
Yeah, I got some stuff to do after this.
Oh, sorry, I'm trying to get him drunk.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. You know what I'm saying? But she was just saying that, you know what I'm saying, that you don't bring that side out of me. That brings like to the K. Michelle thing back in the day. When talking to Toya's husband, whatever, she was with and stuff, and it was the same thing. She was like, K. Michelle gave the whole story like, he whooped my ass, he beat me,
and she even took ownership because she said my mouth got slit.
Well, but I'm saying, but like I said, no, it's no excuse to put your hands on anybody, and stuff like that. But it shows in that aspect that he did all that with her, but with Toya, whatever, other than he cheating and all that stuff like that. But as far as physical,
no, he hit her.
He eventually did.
Yeah.
Well, eventually.
Yeah.
Like I said, when all that stuff with the K. Michelle thing came out, whatever, she was like, I've never seen that side because it had never got brought out and stuff. And it's just that with just now some physical stuff, with just things period with people, some people just bring a negative side out of people. Yeah. They bring the worst impulses out of somebody.
And sometimes I agree totally. And then it's sometimes the reason why that negative is coming out, I done held on. Me and you've been dating for 15 years. You keep cheating on me. You keep cheating on me. And you finally trying to get your shit together. You happy. You positive. You doing what you're supposed to do. You're not cheating on me. But all that hurt is still here for me. And I'm still holding on to the shit you did. And I'm still being negative about the shit that you did. I'm holding on. And I need to let you go. Because you're ready to grow. And you're ready to grow and glow and move. And I'm still resenting all the shit you put me through. So we're not on the same page. Yeah. So eventually, if we stay in this situation, one of us is going to get physical.
Yeah.
So somebody got to leave.
Yeah.
And it's just like, y'all got to stop holding on because of history. Let it go.
Like I said, I had a conversation with somebody recently about some stuff, and I was just like, They see it, fuck it. But because it is what it is. Because like
they won't know.
What?
Well, they'll know. We don't know.
No, but it's to the point where like somebody's like, you're not doing what they would like for you to do. And like you're just saying, some people grow in different directions and stuff on some friendship, relationship, whatever case may be. And when somebody tells you that, you know what I'm saying, they expect certain standard from you because they don't want to hate you, right? At the end of the day, you can hate me. I really can care less. But the only reason I say I can care less is because I feel bad that you have that hate in your heart. Yeah, it's like that because you hate me. I don't hate you back, so I'm not carrying that. Right. Like you can tell me, oh, I hate you, this and that. I can go the next day and be like, go on my day. Right. And stuff like that because I'm not carrying that type of anger or hate towards you for something that you just basically just didn't do what I want you to do. Right. Or you're not conforming to how I think things should go. Right. And stuff like that because nothing was done to you, nothing like that. So, like I say, it just bothers me that people, it bothers me because people are hurt. Because everybody wants. Yeah, you don't want nobody to be hurt. No, but everybody wants that happy ending. Everybody wants to be loved. Everybody wants this and that. And everybody wants the fairy tale, but the fairy tale doesn't exist the fairy tale doesn't exist in what our minds think the fairy tale is. Right. There is a fairy tale. It's just not what you already. But it goes back to what we discussed earlier. Like you can have your happy ending. It's just not might be with the person that you always wanted it to, or thought it would be with. Right. And it's like that. And you have to be. When I have a conversation with somebody else, that you have to learn how to pivot in life. If things are not going the way you want with somebody or going with life, work, whatever it could be, you have to understand the pivot. If we are at each other's throats with a relationship, right? But we have a friendship, right? I need to learn how to pivot to be like, well, this is somebody I care as a friend with, right? Right. Let me pivot just to that. Now, leave a relationship alone. Yeah, and now if that doesn't work, then I have to pivot to us just mean nothing. Yeah. But you have to pivot. That was you. Yeah. Yeah, but you have to learn how to pivot in your life, whatever. A lot of people don't know how to do that. A lot of people don't know how to transition to something that's not going according to how they feel it should go. Yeah, I think a lot of people make that mistake that they feel like if it's not going my way, it's animosity, there's beef. And there's not, because just like you said, I hate for you to have that hate in your heart for me. I literally told a friend, I said, hey, it's a group of us. I bow out. I don't want y'all to feel like you got to pick and choose. I'm okay with standing alone. I'm alone for a reason. Sending me a drink ain't a piece, and believe me. But anyway, that was Beyonce. But no, like I don't mind because I know me and I love me. And I have friends. Like I got a bunch of fucking friends. They just be sitting on the bench waiting on their time. Like, oh, she'll give me time whenever she feel like it because they know me. So it's just like, it's okay. I don't want nobody to feel alone. I don't want nobody to hate me. That's too much on you. Like, and I tell people all the time, every time, when they be like, I don't like her, I be like, baby, don't give me that much power. I literally had my best friend from high school, her other best friend, hates me with a capital H. She hated me. She wanted to fight me and everything. I can exist with you. I don't have to talk to you, but I can exist with you. She pulled me to the side because she wanted to talk to me because the whole night I'm prancing around, I'm talking, I'm doing stuff. So she wanted to talk to me. So she pulled me to the side and she was like, what's your problem with me? I don't have a problem with you. I don't even know you. Like, I literally don't know you. You're just not the type of girl that I would hang out with. No shade to you. It's just not something I would do. And I'm pretty sure I'm not the type of girl you will hang out with. And it's okay. Because we're not meant to walk in the same path. And she was like, I feel like there's been beef since high school. I say two things. One, man, we've been out of school for almost 20 years. That's too long to hold on to that. Two, who am I? I mean, I'm that bitch. But who am I for you to hold that kind of grudge against me? That's all I said. Don't ever give me that much power. Yep. I'm not worth that much power. And she just looked at me and she was like, you know what, you're right. I know. And I walked off. If I don't speak to you, what are you in your feelings for? If you want me to speak to you, you speak to me.
force me to talk to you.
Yeah.
Because I do it all the time. If I want somebody to talk to me, I can make you talk to me. I just ask stupid question, or I'll be like, oh, hey, girl, or da-da-da. It's you on how you reply. If you don't fuck with me, tell me. I don't fuck with you. Stop speaking to me. I know where we at. We see each other. We cool.
Mm-hmm.
But don't give nobody that much. Like, you're taking too much time out your life.
Yeah.
And that's just like going into a relationship. Why the fuck you keep fucking somebody who ain't even giving you what you need?
Mm-hmm.
Like they're, what, because y'all pillow talk? It's so much more to life than pillow talking and fucking. I mean, you gotta want more for you. Don't let people live in your head and in your body rent free. You let them, and I'm not talking money. I'm just saying, if it ain't no value to you, let that shit go. If you gotta be a secret, let that shit go. If a nigga want to come to my house only at night or to sneak in just to have sex with me, and you can't take me out, you can't help me grow, you can't teach me, what am I laying with you for?
Yeah.
I don't have time for that. But yeah, that's just small talk.
Mm-hmm. So, we have to round all this out.
I really have, honestly, to be honest, I just really want men with mics to shut up about women.
Mm-hmm.
Y'all talk about men. Don't talk about women. I want women to love themselves more. Stop putting up with the struggle love. Stop putting up the struggle friendships. Just because it's history doesn't mean it needs to stay there. Like, you can love people from afar.
True.
I want everybody to glow and grow. Take time for you. Like, that's the most important thing. You come first.
True.
Fuck these kids. Fuck these niggas. Fuck everything. Fuck this job. Take your vacation. Like, take time for you. That's the most important thing.
Mm-hmm.
So, yeah. That's what I got.
Okay. So how you gonna lead us out?
I'm going to talk to my ladies. I ain't talking to the men. Forget y'all. I don't like y'all. So, remember, sis, I want you to win because I am rooting for ladies, especially the black ones. Bye.